Developing news tonight at 11. 2 days after the shooting rampage at Navy Yard, Secretary of the Navy Ray Mabus orders reviews of security clearance protocol, and questions have been raised about Aaron Alexis's clearance given his mental health and arrest record. All this comes hours before Naval Yard employees head back to work. Tonight, Jay Korf spoke with one of those employees who stared death in the face there and survived. Jay joins us now live tonight from Southeast. Jay?
Well, Leon, Building 197, where the rampage occurred, remains an active crime scene and will be for some time. But we know that tomorrow work will resume for many of the employees here at the Navy Yard who are trying to come to grips with what happened. Wednesday evening, many Navy Yard employees returned to work for the first time, but only to retrieve cars they abandoned during Monday's shooting rampage.
My first instinct was just to tell everyone to get moving, get out of here. There's a gunman coming.
Terry Durham is only here, in her words, by the grace of God.
He stood and looked at us for a few seconds before he raised the gun.
The executive assistant found herself, along with 4 others, only 25 to 30 yards from suspected shooter Aaron Alexis on that dark day. Moments after escaping, she spoke with ABC 7's Sam Ford.
He was far enough down the hall that we couldn't see his face, but we could see him with the rifle, and he raised and aimed at us and fired, and he hit high on the wall just as we were trying to leave. And at that point, my brain finally realized he had a weapon and he was pointing it at us and he was shooting.
Durham, while grateful Alexis missed, remains crestfallen. A number of those killed were her friends.
There were several that I knew, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. I can't even imagine what their families are going through.
Durham is too focused on her recovery and the well-being of others to comment on the madness she encountered in that hallway or to second-guess law enforcement's response. She's here to collect a car and move forward the only way she knows how, with support from colleagues and God's grace. We've also learned that an investigation has been launched into allegations that a U.S. Capitol Police supervisor ordered one of his heavily armed, very well-trained tactical units to stand down instead of going into the building to try to assist in containing the shooter. BBC News reports tonight that instead of going in, that team was told to turn around and leave. An independent team will review these allegations, and those results are expected in about a month. Live outside the Navy Yard, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.